Welcome to Lunch Break. I'm Kelly Grant in for Wendy Bounds. With more stores opening on Thanksgiving this year, shoppers shopped till they dropped, off to sleep at least. But was Black Friday a boon or a black eye for retailers? Ann Zimmerman is in Dallas joining us with some details on the mixed numbers. Ann, thank you so much for being here.
Now, thank you for having me.
Now, we've been hearing that for at least some of the numbers, we've got consumers spending up from last year, an average $423 instead of $398 last year. But is that really a good indication that we were spending more overall?
Well, we know overall for the whole weekend, and you have to include the whole weekend, that dollars went up 13% total spend, but that was less than the year before, which went up 16%. We also know that Friday sales went down some.
And then I was seeing a lot of that with the critics talking about some fewer sales on Black Friday itself and really that push toward the earlier openings on Thanksgiving that might have had an effect. What's your take on that?
Well, I think it absolutely did. There were more, definitely almost a quarter of all shoppers over the weekend were out before midnight on Thursday night. I think shoppers like it. They were out with families. It's easier than getting up at 4. There's some diehards who love the sport of it that like getting up at 4. So then Friday morning was a lull. Mixed reports about Friday afternoon. Some felt that the crowds came back in the afternoon, but the numbers show that there was a decline on Friday. So are we really getting more? Are we stretching it out? And remember, Thursday sales help cost time and a half. So is it worth it financially?
And I was actually part of the trend that beat the crowds altogether, did a lot of my shopping online, pretty much on Thursday and on Friday. And I hear that online sales are going up overall. What sort of an impact did that have?
Well, that is an ongoing trend. They hit some records, over $1 billion spent just on Friday. I think one of the things you saw this year with online shopping is that the retailers, the bricks and mortar retailers, have invested in their own online channels. So you're seeing more sales there versus ceding all those sales to just eBay and Amazon, which are still growing. But so the bricks and mortars are fighting back. Are the bricks and mortars stealing sales from their own stores? I asked that question over and over again this weekend. Target, Toys R Us say, no, it's a different shopper, or somewhat different shopper. GameStop, Toys R Us, they say the lines are being blurred. You may have shopped totally online, Kelly, but other people shopped online and picked it up in the store. Some people at GameStop bought online from the store. So it's a little blur there.
And then, of course, today we do have Cyber Monday going on and some expected sales there. Do we think that it's going to continue the momentum from the weekend, or even hearing some people, it's not even a holiday, really?
We thought that Cyber Monday was gone. It was started in part, kind of a made-up holiday, but it was when people didn't have as many computers at home, so they went and they, shopped online at the office. But last year, Cyber Monday I was told, was the largest sales day online during the holiday period, and the National Retail Federation thinks that it's also going to hit another record this year. And what retailers are doing, they've held back some of their discounts, Kelly, so go back on today and see if you can find some more. And this is one of the things that they're doing to sweeten it. They are free shipping with no minimum order, fast and free shipping. So we'll see if today continues the momentum.
Great. Well, thank you for that excellent shopping advice. You heard it from Ann. We should all be going back online today, and we'll have more details in today's paper. Thank you for joining us.